So welcome back for this episode of the Salties, and we have the whole family here.
We have a very special guest
Yes.
in today from California.
This is Jordan Annabelle Saltzman. You want to tell them how old you are?
I'm 8 years old.
And you want to tell them what Enneagram type you are?
I'm a type 4.
Because today we get to talk about our Enneagram types.
And will you tell them what birthday you just had?
My half birthday.
She's had her half birthday.
But it's not really my half birthday. We just celebrated it now. And December 4th is my real birthday.
Yeah.
It's her grandpa's birthday, but then she has a half birthday, so we just celebrated that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're gonna, in this video, talk about our types, the three of us, share each of our types, and the kind of low side that we don't like. Often that makes us yawn because we don't like that low side of our
Boy,
type.
I'm sure I'm getting sleepy.
Oh. And then we're gonna talk about our superpowers. How do you feel about that?
Wow! Chicken, chicken, chang, chang.
Superpowers for our particular type. And Mom, do you want to start us off?
Sure.
Okay.
So I am an Enneagram 8. Go 8s.
Power to the people.
I would say my shadow side, or my, what were you calling it?
Low side?
Low side is, well, I can get a little controlling. A little micromanaging. I think my way is the best way. And I'll sometimes think other people don't know what's going on.
They don't get it.
They don't get it. Short-tempered and angry would be probably the low side.
Low side.
The high side,
Superhero.
which I'd like to move over to.
Superpower.
I have a huge heart.
Yeah.
Pretty loving.
Yeah. Big love. Do you feel a lot of love from her? Yeah, I feel a lot of love from this woman too.
What else is a high side? I like doing big, challenging things.
Yeah.
Are fun for me.
Kind of willingness to go for it.
Stepping out beyond my comfort zone.
Yeah.
Feeling like I can do it. Even in the inside, if I feel like I can't, I still kind of I like the feeling of challenging myself.
Yeah. I think you have a lot of body-based reads on people that I really trust.
Mm-hmm. I would say I'm super connected to my body and what I feel, and it's an access to me.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to go into Jordan's too much, but I feel like Jordan is more sensitive than me.
Yeah. I would say probably you're more sensitive than both of us, huh?
Yeah.
Like both of us are kind of learning how to be with somebody who's more sensitive because we are more kind of gnarly with each other.
We're not as sensitive.
And a little bit more edgy and thick-skinned. But you're a sensitive being. And so we've been kind of practicing opening our hearts to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And learning what it is to be sensitive.
Yeah.
Because me and Dad don't know as much.
Right. Do you want to talk to them about what it's like to be a type 4? First, low side, what's the negative parts?
The negative parts are sometimes I feel different from everybody else. I feel far away. And sometimes I get really emotional and sad and
Yeah. What's the sad stuff usually about?
a lot of different things, but
You're missing something.
yeah,
Something was not the way you wanted it.
yeah.
You missed out.
Or you don't understand me.
Yeah. It's hard for us to understand you. And we're really good at understanding people.
Yeah.
And we still have a hard time understanding you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Any other low side before we do superpowers?
Can you remind me any other?
I think those are pretty much all of them.
Yeah.
Alright, so what are your superpowers as a type 4?
I have a big heart, and I can almost sort of read minds. If somebody's feeling sad, I'm like, you're feeling sad, I can read that, I notice. I usually notice before other people do. Okay, this person is not feeling so good. Some people are like,
You call it emotional attunement.
And when you notice that they're not feeling so good, what do? What happens inside of you?
I don't feel good.
Oh, when they don't
Yeah.
feel good, you instantly don't feel good.
Mm.
I've seen it where sometimes you'll feel somebody not feel good, and then you'll try to
Yeah, I try to help.
support them. You do that,
Mhm.
yeah. I think the other superpower you have is your attention to beauty and
Mhm.
art and music and
I
just
do.
the subtleties of all that world. You seem really,
And see.
and singing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, for me, it feels like part of your superpower is your expression. Like you have a lot of
And dramatic.
dramatic, yeah. Your whole body wakes up when you say that. Yeah, like a whole bunch of creative juice inside that wants to come
Mhm.
out, huh?
Like if Big Eye explains the way of the
I'm big guy.
yeah, he's Big Eye. If Big Eye explains the way of the Enneagram, I can dance.
Yes, that's right. When I'm explaining the types sometimes, she does interpretive dance of them. Maybe we'll do a video on that sometime. All right. So I am a type 7. And the low side of 7, can I go over there, Mama?
Sure.
The low side of 7 is trouble dealing with people who have a lot of sadness or pain. Sorry, honey. And just wanting it to get better or get over it or not have that feeling when I'm not doing well. It's hard for me sometimes to be with Jordan and her pain.
And me,
And Mama and
Mostly
her
me.
pain.
mostly me.
With Mama, the 7 shows up as I feel controlled. And I just can't stand it, feeling controlled. And to have an 8 that when she's lost in her type gets controlling and I want it like this and this is how it should be. With a 7 that just wants to be free and nobody gets to tell me what to do and I do my own way, it can be a clash. That's I'd say our biggest clashes. Come.
And I'm not in them.
You,
No, you're
you
not.
are not part of those at all.
It's basically, I want it like this, and you should be like this. No, I don't want to be controlled.
Yeah. And not wanting to do like nitty gritty repetitive things. Like the finances or the taxes or the whatever stuff. We're not doing interpretive dance now. That's the low side. Any other low side of 7?
Sometimes they
What were you thinking?
I was thinking something, but it wasn't.
It comes sometimes it's just like a flight into fantasy. Just like I don't want to deal with the world. I'm gonna go watch movies or do mind-altering
And they party a lot.
substances or
I don't know
partying.
if that's a good or bad thing.
Yeah, that's kind of like a
do you mean
sometimes
party?
good, sometimes bad.
Big Guy stays up later.
Oh yeah.
Usually,
Watches more shows.
oh, but not so okay with that. The more show part.
Right. Escape into television or
He likes
movies or
movies.
basketball games.
And he's like, he
escapism.
wants to stay longer at the party. Mama's like, I want to go home.
That's right. Go party time. Let's go.
Like it's past my bedtime.
Yeah. And
Can I turn into a
so
pumpkin?
enough of the negative side. We'll go to the high side of 7. High side. I
fun.
can run a lot of joy.
They're fun.
They're fun.
He turns our whole house into an obstacle course, and me and my friends go on it.
Yeah, I just my games that the kids get to play. You know, when I had Jordan, I got to be a kid again, and I got to do all the fun things that I got to do as a kid and relive my childhood with her and through her. So there are times when I turn the whole living room into one big obstacle course where they're climbing up on the furniture and walking along the backs of couches and jumping over.
And our house is
I was not initially okay with this.
This was not a type 8
and
thing.
our house is the fun house. Like most of my friends come to our house.
Yeah, that's
It's like
right.
you get to jump on the furniture here.
Your dad does crazy stuff with you. They get to climb all over me. Sometimes I feel like a jungle gym with kids like draped over me and I'm like pushing. So I would say that's part of the kind of high side superpowers of the 7, bringing joy and humor into the world. You know,
You have a positive outlook. I think that's huge. Like
Yeah.
your view of the future is is 99% positive,
Right.
where mine is not necessarily.
Yeah. I really do think we can do it. Like, I think we can create this. I think,
And he's encouraging for obstacle courses.
yeah.
He's encouraging you to do an obstacle course in your own living room.
All right. And in my relationship with Kerena, part of what, because I've learned so many different things from different areas, when you're in your business, I'm often bringing those skills to you.
Yeah, that's been super helpful.
Public speaking, storytelling,
Hiring.
Storytelling?
Hiring.
Storytelling?
how to hire the right people, how to organize the business. There's just like a lot, because 7s are so multitasking and gathering
He's
so
really
much.
good at storytelling.
Good at storytelling. Gathering so much different information and so many different skill sets. I think we can really be in support of our people in our family that we care about.
Mm-hmm.
And when we open our hearts, that loving presence can get really big and encompassing for all of the people involved, which is another superpower for the 8, I think. That when the 8s open their heart, we call it magnanimous heart, their love is big. Their love is epic. Like, Kerena has a lot of love for Jordan, for me, for you,
For the world.
for the world.
For people less like fortunate, I think this also applies.
Yeah.
People going through stuff.
So there you have it. All the types tend to have low side areas where they get in trouble and they get caught. And part of what we want for you is for you to be able to talk about your low sides, like we have here, to get some perspective and detachment on them. So please share this with the people in your life, and your high sides, kind of owning your gifts. It's not easy, right, to be able to talk about where we're good at things or what our gifts are. It's often a bit of a stretch to get there.
I also think noticing the dynamics between relationships and family, given your type, and seeing you guys as people who encourage me to grow and develop.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just, oh, you just irritate me, but just like encouraging. Jordan teaches me about sensitivity.
Right.
Right? You teach me about positivity.
Yeah.
But seeing us as allies on the
Yeah,
path.
we're allies for each other, and I would say conscious relationship is a friggin' path. This is a spiritual journey. And if you can relate to the people in your life as the gifts to you to show you your stuff, you all reflect me back to me with such precision. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't usually, if we're not in connected relationship that feels close, we just don't get that. We don't get that level of reflection. So use it, work it. Your relationships are your best teachers as far as I'm concerned. And we will end this.
With a statement from the Snapdragon. We're going to end this.
The
Go ahead.
The creative statement from the Snapdragon will be the end. What does it want to say?
Hello, I am a type Snapdragon.
A type Snapdragon.
I can get a little bit snappy.
And you can feel it.
What type is that look like?
Probably a 1.
Okay, I'm a type 1.
Then goodbye from the type 1 Snapdragon. And if you are on Facebook or YouTube, please come on over and to touchedandtransformed.com. Sign up for our newsletter, more videos from these two and me. Take the test to discover your Enneagram type if you don't know it at touchedandtransformed.com.
Bye.
Bye.